Hey Cancer, what is going on? Welcome into the channel. So happy to have you here always. My name is Deborah, owner of Purusha Holistic Wellness, and this is another episode of Purusha Intuitive, where we're going to look at your energy via the tarot, astrology, and any channel messages that come through. So let's get into it, Cancer. We're in Virgo season. The astrology has been a little quiet this week, which is nice. We definitely can use it. Leo season was a little intense, and I feel like Virgo has definitely given us a time to come down. It definitely focuses on balancing our well-being, our mind, body, soul, really kind of having a good work-life balance, making sure that we have that value of both activity and rest so we can have a strong foundation. We're about to move into Libra season, and so that is about partnerships and the partnerships that we are not only making, but the partnerships that we're currently engaging in. And so much of that is in frontal focus right now. We have 4 outer planets in retrograde, which are forcing us to do a deeper dive into what we actually want, what feels authentically right for our heart, our mind, the people that we're surrounding ourselves with, the type of life we're engaging in, etc. And it is not fun, or it's not an easy look, so to speak, but it brings a lot of insight. It brings a lot of insight, and it brings a lot of value when we're able to kind of just have those moments of peace and awareness and process through and make intelligent decisions about where we're headed and what we're engaging in, etc. That's also why I like to start off the readings with an energy cleansing, just to set the tone, set the vibe for the reading, cleanse out those places we might be blocked or limited. It's a great time to set your own intention as well, especially if you've come in, Cancer, with something on your heart, on your mind, something you would like Spirit to deliver messages to around. Definitely give that over. Be open to receive. It's a really great way to personalize these collective readings. I also do personal readings. I offer a variety of healing and wellness services. Readings are one of them. If you want me to look at your specific situation, where it's headed, how it's faring, etc., or if you are looking for more of that realignment of self, your mind, body, soul, I do energy healing as well as Ayurvedic or holistic wellness consultations. When we're in alignment, when we're strong, grounded, like I was talking about with Virgo season, it really does help us manifest our happiness, our abundance, our fulfillment. We all deserve it, and I would love to help support in whatever way possible, Cancer. Definitely hit me up. All the info to get into contact with me is in the description box below. All right, let's get into it. I bless you with pure love and light, pure source energy, pure loving grace. I release anything that is not for your highest and best. Any fears, doubts, insecurities, lack of worth, lack of value, pain, anger, frustration, impatience, overwhelm. Cleanse it and release it from our being, so that we may see and understand messages clearly and help to make me a clear and open channel for the collective. Thank you, Father God, Spirit guides, guardian angels, Mama Love. All right, Cancer. I'm hearing you are on a mission. You're on a mission to find out information. I feel like you're very alert. You're very attuned to your surroundings right now, people, situations that you're coming into contact with. You're really listening, like you're doing a deeper dive. Yep. Gathering that information for help, right? Helpful purposes. I kind of feel like you're suspicious about someone or something. For some of you, this might not resonate with everybody, but I feel like some information came to light or a situation happened that kind of like triggered this questioning. Maybe someone told you something and it's not really being reflected as true in your surroundings. Submission. Okay. What's it called? Gemini? Sorry, got the same card in the same spot. I shuffled in between readings. You saw me shuffle. Here's the thing. I think like sometimes in life, what I'm hearing for you specifically is it's easy. It's easy to turn a blind eye. It's easy to kind of like accept things at face value. even if we're having that nagging feeling inside of something's off, something's wrong. And I feel like some of what has been transpiring for you is you're recognizing this pattern present itself over and over and over again. And I think it's shedding a lot of light onto the reality. I think it's not a clear-cut situation is what it looks like. I think that there's a lot of moving pieces. But what I'm hearing with this submission is Spirit is forcing you to slow down before you get ahead of yourself. And I feel like that's kind of where that energy of like finding out information is very important. It's very vital for you this week. Because it looks like you chose to accept a collaboration, a connection that, I think there was a lot of good things that went into it. The World, 3 of Cups. It seemed like it was a positive thing. It seemed like it was a good thing. Okay. Someone is coming in as the 10 of Wands. You're coming in as the Sun this week. Okay, so there are children at play, or family dynamics are definitely being highlighted. If it's not children for you, then it almost looks like immature energies that are maybe getting in the way. Yeah, well, the Fool. It's baby energy. So something is definitely getting in the way of this union. It could have been a coming back together. It could be a long-term relationship. It doesn't have to be love. You don't have to have kids with this person, etc. But it has this energy of like coming back around, things coming back together, giving it another go is what I'm hearing. And if it doesn't resonate for you, don't force it, right? Just only take what resonates. So I think, and again, for some of you, it could be because there are children involved that you're giving this another chance, another opportunity, or you want to be really thoughtful about this situation. Like before you make any moves is basically what this 3 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, the Fool is saying. You don't want to be immature in your approach. You're trying to kind of eliminate that from the equation. Someone is like, let's see a little bit more about this person's energy. Interesting. Okay. We have Page of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and Ace of Cups. And, the Devil with the Hierophant. Okay. I mean, it does kind of look like this is a very immature energy that you're dealing with. And I feel like you kind of know this. I think it's safe. I think it's comfortable. Right now, you're afraid. This fears is in your blocked energy. But it also kind of goes back to what we were talking about in the very beginning. The more that you allow this cycle to continue, the more Spirit is going to be that friendly reminder, hey, like this is happening. Whatever this Devil is for this person's situation. This is someone who I don't know. I would look at them topically and say like maybe they just don't have all their stuff together. They're really stressed out for a reason. I don't know. Like it feels like stressed out about nothing. And as I pulled the 7 of Cups. So this is someone who maybe just like fantasizes about worst case scenario. Like they can't get over something. They can't move on from something. And it's to their detriment because they feel committed to something, to whatever this is. But I don't know. This Page of Pentacles makes me feel a little bit like usury type vibes. They're getting something out of this that's keeping them around while they're putting on this air of like, I'm so committed or, whatever. Because 7 of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Devil, it talks about resilience. It talks about resilience in the way of like, they're trying to offer something that's better than whatever anyone else could offer, right? Whatever the Seven of Cups is. Like, maybe trying to be the person on top, maybe trying to be the person in control, or look like the best option. Okay. I'm not sure that they are. They definitely don't feel like they are, is how it's coming across. But there is something that they're kind of like holding your feet to the fire with. And it could be kids. It could just be like their immature behavior. When we're in relationships with people who like don't manage their shit, it's so easy to get caught up in all the fires, all the dramas, this, that, and the other, the fights, the arguments, the accusations. So much so that you don't have time for your own shit, right? And like I said, they're giving you something that like, it's like, this is what I want. You want it to go in a direction that's positive and good, but I don't know that they're able to match you, right? I don't know that they're able to match you. What I would say is this looks like someone or something that has not healed from past experiences. That's maybe lumping you into a category of someone, something they think you are, or they struggled with in the past. And so, yeah, 100%. That's what, like, it's like they only know how to communicate with conflict. That conflict is what makes them feel like you like them or you're invested in the relationship or whatever, right? And again, this looks just like someone who needs to spend some time healing. I don't think they're approaching it in that way with you right now, because it looks like you keep giving them whatever they need, right? To do what they need to do. They kind of feel like they're hustling the system a little bit, right? They kind of feel like, oh no, well, I'm the one giving this to Cancer. But in reality, it's like you can see through it. Like you can see through it. I don't know if you're like wanting to see it 100%. Maybe it's hard to acknowledge. Spirit's going to continue to push that knowledge in front of your face. I'm sorry not to be an a-hole, but I think at the end of the day, this is really about like what you're investing your time, your energy into. I'm going on an adventure, and maybe not like looking outside of the realm of what you have enough, right? I am going on an adventure. I know that passion is ignited when I create experiences that excite me. And again, I'm not sitting here saying to cut off something long-term, or if you have commitments with, or obviously if there are children involved, it is important to take all those factors into account. Please hear that. Adventures don't mean we have to do third-party situations. It just means that we're bringing in new experiences. We're opening up our friends, our community, our hobbies, our interests, etc., to kind of shake up the energy a little bit. And often when we do that, it really does kind of time test these relationships that are on shaky ground, and it really says whether they're going to stick around or not, whether it's going to be something that we're carrying forward or not. I am optimistic. You are optimistic. I mean, I feel like you're being optimistic about this dynamic and giving it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe as you kind of go through these cycles, it's a little annoying, it's a little wearing. But I know that for every door that life closes, a new one around the corner opens. And maybe that's a little encouragement that you need to give to yourself this week. Kind of face some of those fears of why it feels so scary to like let something go, or acknowledge what it actually is. Because again, I get the sense that you see it very clearly, even if they believe or think that you don't. I'm going to take risks. This is a hard one, Cancer. I know that my dreams are bigger than my fears. So taking risks, being open to new experiences, giving yourself that opportunity, it does feel scary, but there's always things we can do. Modern day technology is amazing for like meeting people, you know, finding a hobby, a workshop, a group, you know, whatever it is. Like, and it's so simple, it's so accessible. We just got to get off our butt and do it, you know? And I know that's sometimes easier said than done, but I think it's actually going to bring a lot more benefit to this situation than what you're even seeing topically, Cancer. It's going to help you feel better too. I think you kind of need some validation of like what you see and what you think and what you feel. You feel like a little bit in this bubble right now of like their emotions. And I'm seeing that it's like good for you to kind of separate yourself, gain in your own experiences, and then kind of go back to the drawing board. So I hope this helps. Sorry if it was a little bit heavy. Thank you so much for your time, energy, always. I hope you enjoyed the reading and found messages here that resonated with you. Definitely drop comments below if you did. I'd love to hear, or just say, hey, share in a little love, a little TLC. I so appreciate all the love, all the support to the channel. Know it blesses my heart, and I'm sending love and blessings back to you.